I'm going to show you 3 ways you can contact your spirit guides, and we're starting right now. Before we jump into the 3 steps on spirit guides, I want to tell you about an important concept you need to understand about spirit guides. Spirit guides are on a higher vibration realm than we are here on the physical. So in order to hear them or communicate with them, contact them, you really need to learn how to raise your vibration, to lighten your vibration. So it's more subtle and your energy can more feel your spirit guide vibration, right? And so they're on the other side, they're on this higher plane. So you got to learn how to raise your vibration in order to get in touch with them. If you want to learn how to do that more specifically, I have a link below to my video on raising your vibration for this kind of thing. So to learn more about raising your vibration, check that video out first, raise your vibration, okay? Let me know down in the comments below if you've ever actually contacted your spirit guides yet and what your experience was like. Just go down in the comments and tell me a little bit about it. I love hearing from you. The first way to contact your spirit guides is to do a guided visualization. I've never been a big fan of just doing guided visualizations, but when I want to speak to my spirit guides and I'm like, you know what, I want to speak to them right now, this is actually the way that I do it. It's really easy, it's really quick. All you do is you lower your brain waves down into a lower vibration state, right? They're going slower, almost like sleeping meditation, right? And the way you do that is through some of my tantric exercises. I have a basic tantric course if you want to check that out, link below. But you can just do some breath work and then, do some just tantric exercises like and things like that, and lower that brainwave state down. And then you want to have a visualization in place, and it's called a bridging visualization. So what you do is you imagine that you're at the top of a stairway. You walk down the stairway very slowly. You imagine you're walking down the stairway, and then you see a door at the bottom of the stairway. And you decide, okay, when I walk through this door, I'm going to be in this beautiful scene, right? And it could be out in a forest by a stream with lots of pretty animals. It could be out in a wooded area. It could be on the beach. So somewhere very naturey as usual, but it doesn't have to be nature. It could even be like a really comfortable mansion, whatever you want it to be. But you're going to walk through that door, and then you're going to imagine that you're in this scene. And when you do that, then you're going to see your guide off in the distance. Okay, and then you approach them, you walk towards the guide, and you get to them, and then you talk to them, and you can ask them questions, and they'll give you different visuals during this process. Sometimes, I've even seen numbers in this process. I've seen all kinds of things, and they will give you direct answers sometimes, and sometimes a little indirect. But it's a great way to connect with your guides and to get really good information because you're lowering down the brain waves and you're getting into that clairvoyance. And you're activating it, and then you contact them and you talk to them. So that's the first way. The second way that you can contact your spirit guides is through dream work. And dream work is something that the shamans are really big into, right? This comes from a lot of shamanistic practices. And so what you do, this works fantastic for me, by the way, is when you're going to bed at night, you very specifically ask your guides, a question, or that you want to communicate with them at night during your dreams. And you keep a dream journal next to you, and you write down your question or what it is you want to hear from them about. Maybe you want some guidance on something about making a decision. And so you write that down in your dream journal, and you date it and everything, put the time, and then you go to sleep. And whenever you wake up, you should have a dream in your head, and if not, you can train your brain to really get in touch with your dreams, and to really, every time you write down a dream, every morning or in the middle of the night, whenever you do this, you'll get better and better at remembering your dreams, and better at getting answers during your dreams, or even when you're waking up. So sometimes it might be in the middle of the night, or it could be in the morning when you wake up. All of a sudden you wake up and you have this answer in your head. And I have made a lot of big decisions by doing just this, by doing dream work, by just asking them directly and then focusing on it and going to sleep, and then I get the answer. It's awesome. The third and final easy way to contact your spirit guides is under hypnosis. And this is under the guidance of a hypnotist, a spiritual hypnotist, somebody like myself. There's many of us out there today. So you can find somebody maybe in your local community. I do it online. I do it through video chat online where you're actually on video and you put the earphones in and everything. But you can actually go under hypnosis, which is a much easier way to do this, because when you're doing it yourself, you got to work a little harder at it and get good at meditation and stuff. Whereas when you have somebody else do it for you, they guide you through it and it's very easy to do. So they hypnotize you and then they bridge you into a place where you can connect with your spirit guides and get very direct answers and to speak with them and to communicate with them. So, I gave you a way to do it where, you do your own guided visualization. It would be somewhat similar under hypnosis with the hypnotist. However, the hypnotist would be taking control of the situation and really guiding you there and making it easier, an easier process. So that's the third way. If you want to do it more passive, let somebody else help you out with it, that'd be the third way. If you haven't downloaded my psychic development guide yet, I do have it in the description below. Just go down below the video and you can just click on that download, the psychic development guide, where I give you some really great tools and advice on how to develop your psychic sense. And I also give you a really cool way to enhance your psychic sense with the tarot cards in there and open your third eye. So check that out and download it if you haven't. If you like this video, please click the like button below and share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and click that bell notification down below, the little bell, and that will notify you every time I post a new video. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you ever have ideas on what kind of videos you would like more on, more information, please post it in the comments. I do read your feedback and I do love hearing from you all. So thank you so much for your suggestions. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.